Welcome back, dear students. Hope you all are fine. Shall we start today's class? Okay. Students, do you remember our previous English class? Yes. What we learned in the previous class? Yes, we began a new lesson which is a poem. So, what's the title of the poem? Yes, The Ploughman is the title of the poem. Who's the author of this poem? Yes, you are right. Oliver Wendell Holmes is the author of this poem, The Ploughman. What is the poem about? Very good. The poem is about a farmer's life, hard work, and living. Students, now all of you take page number 128. In the previous class, I gave you an introduction to this poem. Am I right? And hope you all recited this poem. Now all of you recite this poem once more and identify the difficult words. Hope you all recited this poem and identified the difficult words. Am I right? Okay, now I'll recite this poem for you. All of you listen attentively. These are the hands whose sturdy labor brings the peasants' food, the golden pomp of kings. This is the page whose letters shall be seen, changed by the sun to words of living green. This is the scholar whose immortal pen spells the first lesson hunger taught to men. These are the lines that heaven commanded toil shows on his deed the charter of the soul. Students, did you enjoy the recitation? Okay. Now shall we go through the new words and their meanings? Let's go. Plough means to dig or turn over a field. Sturdy means strong. Peasant, farmer. Pomp, the impressive clothes. Scholar, a person who knows a lot in detail about a particular subject. Immortal, never dying or decaying. Hunger, feeling of weakness caused by lack of food. Toil, to work very hard for a long time. Deed, action or work. Charter, an official document. Students, hope you all understood the meanings of the difficult words. Am I right? Now it's time for the explanation of this poem. Are you ready? Okay, all of you listen attentively. The Ploughman is regarded as one of the best poems on farming. It praises a farmer's hard work and his life. Now, look at the first stanza. Here, the first line tells about the strong hands of a hard-working farmer. His strong hands gives food for all. The poet says that it is the strong hands of farmer that made peasants food and the impressive clothes of a king. Students, what did you understand from this stanza? Yes, here the poet compares the farmer's work with that of a writer. How the poet compares a farmer's work with that of a writer? Yes, the writer uses words and letters for the goodness of the people, whereas the farmer works in the field for feeding men. The poet says that the tools of farming are as useful as the pen. He compares the letters to the seeds and the words to the crops. So a farmer turns seeds to crops. Students, hope you all understood the first stanza. Am I right? Now all of you look the second stanza. Here, the first two lines tells that a farmer is a scholar who is the owner of the immortal pen. The poet says that he is the man who taught the first lesson of hunger to men. Now look at the last two lines. In the last two lines, the poet says that the heaven commanded that the rule of soil is that hard work is very important. So the poet considers both farming and writing as creative work. The poet compares a poet to a farmer, a page to a field, letters to seeds, words to crops, and pen to farming tools. Students, hope you all understood the second stanza. Am I right? Now, shall we discuss the activities based on this lesson? Okay, let's go. All of you take page number 129. Look, activity 1. I'll read the question. A poet turns letters and words into various styles to frame lines of a poem. Likewise, a farmer turns seeds to crops. Which lines give you this idea? Hope you all understood the question. Now, all of you just look at the poem and try to identify the lines that give you this idea. Okay, I think some of you identified the line. Am I right? So tell me the line that gives this idea. Yes. This is the page whose letters shall be seen changed by the sun to words of living green. So these are the lines that give this idea. So all of you write the answer in your textbook. Now all of you look activity 2. Read the question. In this poem, the poet considers both farming and writing as creative work. Let's examine how the poet compares these two activities. Study the following table and fill in the missing parts. Use the hints given in the bracket. Students, did you understand the question? Yes. Now, read the words given in brackets. Yes, pen, page, crops, seeds. By using these hints, you can fill in the missing parts. Okay, now all of you try to do it yourself. Okay, hope you all did this activity. Am I right? Now shall we discuss? Students, first one is given for you. Poet is compared to farmer. Look, the next one. What is written there in the second column? All of you read it? Yes, field. Students, here field is compared to page. So all of you write there page. Look, the next one. In the first column, what is written there? Yes, letters. Now what will you write in the second column? Yes, very good. Here the poet compares letters to the seeds. So write there seeds. Now look, the next one, words. Here words are compared to crops. So all of you write there crops. Now look, the last one. In the second column, what is written there? Yes, farming tools. Here the farmer uses farming tools and the poet uses what? Yes, very good. Poet uses pen. So the pen is compared to farming tools. Hope you all understood this activity. Am I right? All of you fill in the blanks with correct answers. Okay? Students, now all of you look activity 3. Pick out pairs of rhyming words from the poem. So here you are asked to find out the rhyming words from the poem The Ploughman. So all of you look at the poem and try to identify the rhyming words. First of all of you look the first stanza and find out the rhyming words. Yes, some of you are telling the right answer. Brings, kings. And next one, sea, green. These are the rhyming words. Now identify the rhyming words from the second stanza. Yes, very good. Pen, men and toil, soil. These are the rhyming words in the second stanza. So all of you write these rhyming words on the lines given there. Students, now all of you look the last activity, activity 4. I'll read the question. We are aware of the importance of agriculture. Why can't we celebrate Chingam first as the Farmers' Day in our school? To make the program colorful, what preparations are to be made? First one is given for you. All of you read it? Inviting farmers to the school. Now tell me the next one. Yes, arranging programs. Then what will be the next one? Fixing a date. Then last, inviting guest. Now look the question. Now prepare a letter of invitation for the farmers. So here you are asked to prepare a letter of invitation for the farmers. So how will you write this letter? Students, here you are asked to write an informal letter. Okay? So how will you write it? Tell me. So who writes the letter? Yes, you are writing the letter. Then whom is it addressed to? Yes, very good. It is addressed to the farmers. Am I right? Then how will we begin the letter? Yes, we will begin the letter by writing the place and date. Okay, then you have to write the salutation. That is, Dear Sachin or Dear Saurabh, etc. Then you have to write the content of the letter. Now, what will the content of the letter be? In the content of the letter, you can write something about Chingam first and the importance of Chingam first, and you can invite the farmer through this letter. After writing the content of the letter, you have to write a complimentary clause like lovingly, faithfully, sincerely, etc. Then comes the signatory part. Here you have to write your name and put signature. So this is the way to write this letter. So all of you try to write this letter yourself. Okay? Hope you all understood this activity. So we completed this lesson, the Ploughman. In the next class, we will start the new unit and the new lesson. See you in the next class. Take care. Thank you, dear children.